The Angels made some strides with their bats yesterday and with their patience. We'll see if it pays off today against Emerson Hancock.
Yeah, and his fastball's been hit pretty hard this season. He got an ERA at 7.71. A lot of those runs, though, was just one game. He's a guy that got pretty good stuff.
Zach Neto's the leadoff man for the Angels.
Ball and 2 strikes to Neto. That is strike 3 called, 94 at the knees. And Neto frustrated. He starts his day walking back towards the Angels dugout.
Could be a challenge for Williamson at third today.
Shotwell loops one to center field and has the first hit of the game. So the Angels get a man on here in the first inning against Emerson Hancock.
Now here comes Mike Trout with a man on.
And a line drive toward left. That'll get down for a base hit. Arozarena backs off. And Trout has a base hit following Shotwell. So an early chance here, as the Angels have runners on first and second with one out.
Angels with an early threat, first and second, one out for Jorge Soler.
A wave and a miss. Got him to expand on that slider. Hancock makes quick work of Soler. 2 outs.
O'Hoppe 8 home runs this year.
O'Hoppe shoots one to right. That is falling, and that's a base hit. Shotwell's on his way to the plate. The Angels have the early lead. Trout ends up at third, and it's Logan O'Hoppe to make it 1-0 Halos.
Yeah, another good swing. He homered the right center yesterday. Base hit on a sinker down. He didn't try to pull it. He shoots it the other way for an RBI single, giving him now 14 RBIs on the season.
Rengifo switch hitting third baseman for the Angels. Popped up. Williamson into foul ground and makes the catch.
And that ends the first inning. Angels do get one.
The Angels are 5-0, and Tyler Anderson starts, and a run in the first inning can help them get to 6-0 as far as the team record goes.
Now JP has been such a hot hitter. He has historically hit lefties well. That is continuing this year.
Swing and a miss. Anderson strikes out the first batter.
A 90-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, so 2 swing and misses on his fastball in that sequence.
Rodriguez 6 for 8 lifetime against Anderson.
The 0-1 changeup is hit over to Zach Neto, makes the throw on the run in time to Shotwell, and there's a quick second out. Cal Raleigh, the batter for Seattle, is the home run leader in baseball.
Here's Raleigh driving one out to left. Campero with a chance toward the corner, racing back as he makes the run and catch.
He's fearless out there. Highlight him on the defense. Wayne, look at that play by Campero.
Arozarena leads it off. First pitch tattooed out to left field, demolished and gone. It clanks off the upper deck.
Randy Arozarena, a solo smash, an absolute blast, and the Mariners have tied it up. It is 1-1, crushed. The 3-2. Down low, ball 4. Garver draws a walk. Here's Solano. Garver takes off. The pitch is down low. Garver has second base stolen as he slides head first.
Out to the gap in left center field, and it drops down for a base hit. Garver held at third base, and the Mariners have him on the corners. The first 3 have reached here in the home second.
Here's Leonardo Rivas. He's been living on base. Last 4 games, he's 5 for 11 with 5 walks. He's scored 6 times.
Out to left field. Campero cannot make the catch. It bounces in front of him. Garver scores, and the bottom of this Mariners lineup just continues to produce. Once again, Leo Rivas getting on base and giving the Mariners a 2-1 lead.
Well, Leo hit it like Tyler Anderson threw it. Got a little off the end of the bat, but that's what you have to do. You have to sit and wait on that off-speed pitch.
Trout singled his first time. The 11-time All-Star, 9 Silver Sluggers, 3 MVPs.
Trout inside, outs a ball to the right side. Might be a tough play. Scooped by Rivas, and he still gets Trout on a close play at first.
So he's made a presence in the field and at the plate.
Go ahead base hit in the second inning. Here's Soler with 2 out, nobody on. As he drills one toward the left field corner, it's pretty deep, and that ball is gone. A home run. Soler just kept it fair, and he ties the game with a line drive home run.
That was some Soler power. That was a rocket on the line, 104.4. Hit it so hard and on the line, it couldn't pull it foul.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball toward third. It skips past Williamson down the line.
I don't see him make a mistake too often defensively. He's a very good third baseman.
Couple of bases for O'Hoppe. We'll see how that's ruled, but it's another man in scoring position.
Hancock from the chest. His pitch. Swung on, broken bat. Looper into left field, base hit. Around third base, O'Hoppe. He's being waved. The throw from Arozarena. One hop, right on the money. He is toast. Randy Arozarena. A laser beam home, cuts down the run, and that's it for the Angels here in the third. We stayed tied. 2-2 the score as Arozarena doing it with the bat, doing it with the glove.
Cal Raleigh leads it off. All tied at 2 now. On the ground to Rengifo at third base. He kind of double clutches it and throws wide, and Shotwell can't hold on to it. Cal Raleigh is safe. Boy, a couple of things look like was happening there.
He deals. Bounces in, he gets away. There goes Cal, taking off for second. He's in there. He did not hesitate. He was off to the races.
Comes right back in there with a fastball 3-2.
Throw to third. Cal Raleigh ducks for cover, and it kicks away. Here comes Cal. He comes home to score.
And the Mariners have the lead 3-2. They do it on the legs of Cal Raleigh.
Just straight off the noggin.
Gosh, I was wondering what exactly caused that to fly away like that. And
Take it like a champ. Look at this. Off the helmet.
you know, even the days when he DHs, he gets beat up.
Yes.
Angels have something going. First and third, 1 out.
And the top of the order is up now with Zach Neto.
Neto loops one toward the right side. It is handled on the short hop. The throw to first is too late, and the run scores.
I think they might check that one. It was really close, but the run scores the important thing. That's another good job of base running by Capero.
He caught on the short hop anyway.
And in a flip like that too, and a lot on the throw, but Neto really busted down the line.
An alarm bell that goes off with Trout due up next and Adele in the on-deck circle instead. This was the last time Trout was running down the first base line. He was going as hard as he could. Maybe a little ginger last step there as he hit the bag.
That's what it felt like. Even when I was watching that live, he just seemed like he was somewhat uncomfortable.
I mentioned it earlier that Trout's played every game so far for the Angels. He is suited up in all 29. An injury concern now as Trout leaves this game early.
Swung on, softly hit right side. Solano on the backhand. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's the inning. Angels do get one. They've tied it up.
As Joe Adele is now in right field. We'll wait for word on Mike Trout's injury concern. Chance here toward the right field line. A long run for Adele and Shotwell, and it's Shotwell making the catch.
Went Willie Mays on that one over the shoulder play by Shotwell. I thought he had no chance at this over the shoulder play. Nice play by Shotwell. That was a Shotwell on that.
No question.
This is going to be one of those conversations where there's a lot of trust with Wash and Tyler Anderson. He might be able to say, I got this guy, and that might be good enough to stay in the game.
Anderson talked himself into one more hitter before. Runner aboard here with 2 outs in the 6th. Chopper up the middle. It's Newman with the backhand, the long throw, and it's in time to end the inning.
What a play by Kevin Newman. That is an unbelievable play. Backhand and a perfect throw.
Tie game 3-3, bottom of the 7th. Golden opportunity right here with J.P. Crawford batting.
Ground ball, and it snakes through for a base hit. Rivas scores. Samant Taylor racing home without his helmet. 2 are in. J.P. Crawford at the top of the order puts the Mariners in front in the 7th inning.
Interesting. They have a righty ready, but they're staying with the lefty against Julio. Julio 0 for 3.
He corks this out to center field. This is way back there for Paris, and it bangs off the wall. Full steam ahead. J.P. Crawford's coming home, flying to the plate. He is safe. Julio drives him in with a wall ball double, and it's 6-3 in the 7th.
Yeah, that ball was hit so well. JP had zero hesitation to hold up.
Julio at second base. He takes his lead.
Julio takes off and dives underneath the ball. Something out of the matrix as Julio pops up and scores. That was once in a lifetime right there. Incredible.
I mean, did he even see the ball go over him? How close that was?
Well coordinated, to say the least.
And look who's coming up.
Yeah.
Number 7. Jorge Polanco will pinch hit for Donovan Solano.
Having an all-time great month. Jorge Polanco. And he'll bat here with the bases loaded. A chance to crack this thing wide open. Swung on, popped up. That's playable, foul territory. Shotwell, he now leans back to make the catch, infield fly anyways.
Swing and a miss. Johnson gets an out with the strikeout. Trying to work out of a bases loaded, nobody out spot. He is retired too.
Bases loaded for Rivas.
The 2-2. Swung on, hit hard to the right side. It's off the glove of Shotwell into right field. Cal will score. Right behind him, here comes Randy. He will score. The Mariners get 2 more. They have broken it open. Party time here at T-Mobile Park. It is 9-3 Mariners. Leonardo Rivas. He comes through again, a 2 RBI single.
The Angels were ready to take the field in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ryan Johnson made his streak to the mound, and Jake Eder, who had been warming up the bullpen, left the bullpen to enter the game. And if that happens by rule, the pitcher has got to face at least one batter in the inning. So Johnson now will face J.P. Crawford. I suppose if there was a miscommunication from someone that either was supposed to come into the game or Johnson was supposed to leave it or whatever. And that batter, Crawford, has a base hit. And now here comes the pitching change. So it appeared that Johnson was the one who was on the wrong end of that miscommunication. And now he will leave the game as Jake Eder comes in.
2 outs, and now the Mariners 1 out away from another series win. There's Joe Adell, last hope for the Halos. On the ground, Williamson with a nifty snare, and there is out number 3. The Mariners just continue to win one series after another. They have just won their 7th consecutive series, a 9-3 final score.